Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. As always, I am your host, J Squared John Jeremy, and this is episode 5, Playing Detective. Last we left off, we had reached the murder scene where J2 was being blocked by Officer Kubrick on entering the area. After talking with William, we've come to the understanding that potentially we could be looking at a troll who's done the dirty work. We need to find some way to get inside this area. One of the options that was made available to us in the conversations area was getting Officer Kubrick here a donut and some tea from Dan. Dan is over here. Dan the Donut Man. Let's go ahead and talk to Dan and see if we can't get anything for this guy. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Did you see the murder in the alley across the way?
Nope. I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this river business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins.
What can you tell me about the Barrens?
The Barrens? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though. And I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive the drinking water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Now behind me, that's the Seamstress Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here, the Union's their spot. Hell, that place is the only reason why I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality, a hard woman, but fair.
We have an opportunity to take a jelly donut and some soy calf here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Enjoy. Tell me, before I go, you sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night?
Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that brought donuts from me right before a murder. They'll haul him in just to see if anybody will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Not today.
See you around. Alright, so we have this guy, his donuts and coffee. Let's see if the officer will let us through now. You again. What? Long night, huh? You looked cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government, he said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? I already had the opportunity to lie, and I didn't take it. But I don't know if this guy is just going to let me in. We'll try it. I am actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around a bit? Your client is the chalk line? That's messed up, man, but I respect it. Okay. But don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice because the forensics aren't coming back. Alright. Now it's time to investigate the murder site. What's this right here? Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass, which looks like the bottom of a test tube. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. Examine first. As you shuffle the bundle of cloth to the side, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m., right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer? Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Let's give the old man his coat and blankets. Hey, Karma. Now the question is, do I need to even give it back? Alright, let's investigate the chalk line here, I guess. Nope, there's one more here. This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. There are 2 distinct sets of footprints, a human's, ending at the chalk outline, and a larger set, possibly orc or troll, following just behind the first. Okay, got a bunch of karma there. Let's go back to the old man first before we do anything. Old man.
Hey there, youngin'.
I think this coat and these blankets belong to you.
My stuff. Mighty decent of ya. Don't see that kind of thing too often round here.
Interesting. So the game gave me the karma before I gave the old man the coat and blanket, so theoretically I could have just walked away with them. Just saying. But I've now got 5 karma to spend here. Let's see what I can spend it on. Definitely want to spend it on unarmed. Come on. Why can't I buy this? Strange. Try that again. Nope. Do I need to increase this first? Oh, that's got to be it. I've got to increase strength first before I can go into the next grouping here. No, but that doesn't make much sense. I guess close combat needs to make it too? Yeah, that must be it. So now I have 2 available karma. And I will leave it alone for now. Okay, what's my current goal now? Find Coyote at the Seamstresses Union. Okay. We know this way is not the right way. Damn it, Jake, why did you leave so soon? I hadn't even gotten started doing anything with you yet. You've already run away. Let's go around this way, see what's up. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where the Seamstresses Union is. Never mind. What's up north? Sally. What's up, Sally? The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You've got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened there? Sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if that guy was okay. Hell no. Around here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Well, thank you for your time. Uh-huh. No problem. Oh, that was a woman, wasn't it? Damn it! Ruined it. I want to actually go back and do that again. No! Damn it. My apologies, Sally. Maybe you, maybe you're not actually a woman. You know, dwarf thing. Oh, give me a break. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the Seamstresses Union here and see what's up. You're about to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstresses Union. Would you like to proceed? Sure. Don't know the reason why I wouldn't. Kind of explored the other areas there. The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversations washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Interesting. Gain 2 karma. Cool. So now I'm up to 4. What else can I spend karma on? I guess I increase unarmed chance. Well, that really did nothing. Okay. Sure. Why not? So back here is nothing. So we've got Cherry Bomb, Eric Mersman, a couple of other patrons. I'm not going alone. Jin Park's over there in the corner. The Ripper is a lie. Sweeten the deal. Your reps don't merit it. Let's go ahead and talk to Cherry Bomb here. That's not how Coyote does it. Or Coyote. It's Coyote. It's Coyote. That's what it is. Cherry Bomb. ¿Qué pasa? The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize Save Me and Take Me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Hey there! I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? How about a date? From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. She eyes you up and down. I just sling booze, but the Union is known for its diverse clientele. Ask around. You'll probably find someone who can get you what you're looking for. Now, how about a drink? Soy calf black and hot. Yeah, try and order soy calf in this bar, see what happens. I don't think that's the way to go. We'll do whiskey, straight up. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm, hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he is real. The last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a Ph.D. from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ogemans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways for a barren girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. This isn't about money, it's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lean Testrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlives and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now buzz. I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? I think you know the answer to that. I do. You're independent. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that direct. That guy mentioned Coyote. She here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman? With a name like Coyote. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. She's been missing for a couple days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later. Alright, got a lot of info there from Cherry Bomb. I don't know what this Universal Brotherhood is, though. Sounds like it's some sort of neo-cult that promotes peace in a weird way. Let's go ahead and talk to Eric over here. That body and that face don't match. I'm sorry. I'm not too sure how I want to play this voice. Hey, guy. I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You'll want first dibs? I'll take a look. Ah, he's a salesman. I've got money. I've got 1,200 new yen. Adept ninja outfit that grants the wearer dodge +1. Dressed one step above a street ganger. Grants HP +3. The tourist look. I'm looking for Shadowrunning Adept. I'm guessing I want to go with the ninja clothing. Boom. Now I'm wearing it. Yeah, that's totally what I wanted to do. That's funny as hell. Confirm. Look at me. Change clothes. So it looks like that. Oh, that's all Eric does. I'm not conspicuous at all wearing ninja clothes. Mr. Cluey. I'm not going to go near Mr. Cluey right now. What about this Jin Parks individual? The Asian woman's expression reads, open for business, but her demeanor reads, dealer, rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I've got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You're looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Show me what you got. Alright, what do you got here? Weapons, machete, drones, grenades, medkits. Nothing crazy, but good to know that we can find some supplies here if we needed them. And I guess this is the bodyguard for Mrs. Kubota. Johnny Clean? Alright, well, that's awkward. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle, wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw.
Welcome. Please behave yourself.
Will do. You get trouble in here often?
Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here?
Looking into the death of Sam Watts.
Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him.
There's a sharpness in Cluey's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion.
Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one.
Usually? What about the night he died?
He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was gonna have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead.
I appreciate you talking with me.
Happy to help.
That's strange. Why are people willing to talk to me? That's funny. Alright. Nope, normally would expect something like that. Whereas Mrs. Kubota, Noog, and Johnny Clean. Let's talk to Johnny Clean. What's up, Johnny? The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy. Name's Johnny Clean. You new? I am. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, eh? True. Quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it, too. That's the secret of keeping a job here, and staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. Okay. Noog. ¿Qué pasa, Noog? Do you have a love potion? Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear.
I told you it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I'm honored, Your Majesty. That was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Forgive me, Gene, I was a fool.
You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Okay. Wasn't really too sure how to handle that one. Looks like this is a magic kind of guy. So, but he requires spell casting. Aha! Mana Fist. A powerful magical punch that ignores armor. I will take this. And magical resistance. The adept gains a light cover bonus to magic spells for 4 rounds. Sure. Boom. Alright. I guess we'll finally speak to Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, and mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. Or is this business? I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. Sokka. And why should I help you? I'm gonna go with Jake sent me. I am glad to hear that Jake Armitage is alive. Again. He lives an interesting life. Very well. If Jake sent you to me, I will help you. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluey, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That's the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there. And thus, a rich tradition was born. So, you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman, and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's smart, why fear for her? Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. All right. So Mrs. Kubota is just letting us into the upstairs area where the seamstresses live. And we'll go ahead and check out Coyote's living quarters next time. Until then, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.